In a galaxy torn apart, where legends have faded into myth. Can a new hope arise from the shadows of the past? What brought a scavenger and a rogue stormtrooper together in a battle against the dark? And just who is Kylo Ren beneath that mask? Dive with us into the saga reborn, as we journey through The Force Awakens. On the barren sands of Jakku, where history and remnants are exchanged like currency. Tonight's most coveted artifact emerges, a map, a beacon in the darkness, leading to the last legendary Jedi, Luke Skywalker. In a gesture of trust and hope, Lor San Tekka, the wise and aged guardian of forgotten lore, entrusts this invaluable relic to Poe Dameron. He's not just any pilot, he's the Resistance's ace, a beacon of charisma and bravery against the backdrop of the vast universe. As the dust and tension rise in tandem, a silhouette emerges, foreboding and draped in shadows. It's Kylo Ren, his dark attire an extension of the void he embodies. With a rage as palpable as the heat from his crimson lightsaber, he orchestrates devastation in his wake. Poe is swiftly captured, a vibrant village is silenced and reduced to ash. And amidst the chaos, BB-8, now the galaxy's most sought-after droid, escapes with the only guide to Skywalker's hidden sanctuary. As the sweeping sands of Jakku dance in the wind, we're introduced to its unsung hero, Rey. Amidst the vast desert and the relics of battles long past, she thrives, demonstrating her grit and unmatched scavenging skills. With the weight of survival on her shoulders, she unearths a droid. BB-8, holding a secret with ramifications far beyond the portions of food it might fetch. In the dim, foreboding atmosphere of the interrogation chamber, Kylo Ren's voice slices through the tension, demanding, "Where's the map?" As if friendships were foreign to him, Kylo's methods are harsh and relentless, cornering Poe. Yet amidst the pressure, the real focal point of their clash remains in the shadows, the astromech droid, BB-8, who holds the coveted secret. In the metallic, cold belly of the Star Destroyer, unexpected alliances form. Finn, a stormtrooper with burgeoning doubts and a conscience, daringly liberates Poe. Together, they blaze a trail towards freedom, their bond strengthening with every laser dodged. But as their stolen ship hurtles towards Jakku and crashes, the dust settles to reveal only Finn emerging from the wreckage. The fate of our valiant pilot hangs in the balance, leaving us in suspense. In the vast, sun-drenched dunes of Jakku, fate thrusts Finn into Rey's path. A frenetic chase ensues, courtesy of the relentless First Order, pushing boundaries and forming unlikely partnerships. Amidst the chaos, it's not just hearts racing, but blasters igniting. A dance of destiny, not romance, set to the rhythm of laser fire. Need a getaway vehicle? How about the galaxy's most iconic rust bucket, the Millennium Falcon? Rey, Finn, and BB-8, in the ultimate grand theft starship, punch it out to Jakku. Who should intercept but Han Solo and his furry co-pilot, Chewbacca? Han, older and with fewer Solo kids, drops some truth bombs about the Skywalker legend. Because life's not fun without chaos, here come the Rathtars, tentacles everywhere. Note to self, pay your debts, or unleash hungry alien monsters. In the heart of a verdant world, stands a sanctuary of ancient wonders and memories, presided over by the ever-enigmatic Maz Kanata. Her treasure trove holds countless relics, but one artifact, a venerable lightsaber, calls out to Rey, unveiling to her a barrage of visions and echoes from epochs past. Yet, amidst this journey through time, the looming shadow of the First Order crashes the gathering, bringing with them chaos and conflict. Lasers, explosions, and a damsel not in distress. Rey's taken, but Han and Leia's emotional reunion steals the show. Seriously, someone get them a room. The First Order unveils its new toy, and boy, does it pack a punch. Farewell Republic's capital. In the cold, stark confines of the First Order's base, two destinies become inexorably intertwined. As the shadows stretch and dance across the interrogation chamber, we find Rey, Jakku's mystery-wrapped scavenger, restrained, her resilience tested. Her captor, cloaked in darkness, both literally and figuratively, is Kylo Ren. With his mask on, he's the embodiment of fear, a living legacy of the dark side. But what's more intimidating than the mask is the man beneath, and the turbulent sea of emotions that rages within him. Kylo approaches with clear intent. Extract the map leading to Luke Skywalker from Rey's mind. He delves into her psyche, invasive and dominating. But just as the tension reaches its peak, a surprising shift takes place. Rey, discovering the untapped power within her, pushes back. She turns Kylo's mind probing against him, unveiling his own insecurities and doubts, catching the Dark Warrior off guard. Their roles momentarily reverse, showing Rey's latent strength in the Force. Kylo, removing his mask, reveals not the face of a monster, but a young man. Scarred, pained, and conflicted. It's Ben Solo, the prodigal son, torn between the weight of his lineage and his dark aspirations. In his eyes, a flicker of desperation, perhaps even a cry for understanding. This intense encounter between Rey and Kylo isn't just about extracting information. It's a dance of power, a clashing of wills, two sides of the same coin, light and dark, pushing and pulling in a dance older than time. Their connection, deeper than they realize, becomes evident. This scene is pivotal, foreshadowing the intricate bond that will evolve between them, a bond that challenges perceptions of hero and villain, light and dark. In the echoing silence of that chamber, destinies are rewritten, and the future becomes tantalizingly uncertain. Hero squad goals. Han, Chewie, and Finn play hide-and-seek in Starkiller Base. Objective? A damsel, who's busy rescuing herself. The vast, icy expanse of Starkiller Base sets the stage for a confrontation that will reverberate through time, echoing the weight of legacy, choices, and profound loss. It's amidst this chilling backdrop that two figures converge: Han Solo, the galaxy's most famed smuggler turned hero, and Kylo Ren, the dark enigma whose true identity is Ben Solo, Han's own son. The massive, cavernous structure of Starkiller Base amplifies their footsteps, each echoing with the weight of history and missed connections. Han, with a resolve born of love and desperation, calls out to his son. His voice, imbued with the weight of years and unspoken pain, punctuates the cold air. Ben. And for a moment, the stark, menacing figure of Kylo Ren seems to falter, overshadowed by the fragile young man beneath. They stand on a precipice, not just physically on the bridge that spans a seemingly bottomless chasm, but emotionally and morally. Han, ever the rogue with a heart of gold, approaches Kylo, the raw pain evident in every word. He pleads, his voice laced with a father's love and anguish, trying to draw his son away from the dark abyss he's teetering on. Kylo, a storm of emotions beneath the facade, grapples with the pull of light and darkness. In his eyes, we see the battle, a young man, torn between the lure of power and the call of his own blood. He reaches out, handing his lightsaber to Han, a gesture filled with uncertainty and vulnerability. Yet, the galaxy's relentless grip of fate proves too strong. The atmosphere, already thick with tension, turns palpably tragic. As the saber ignites, the devastating truth becomes apparent. Han Solo, beloved by so many across the stars, is struck down by his very own flesh and blood. The bridge becomes a silent witness to a heartbreaking moment. A father's undying love and a son's tumultuous conflict culminating in an act of irreversible finality. The impact of Han's fall isn't just felt in the immediate surroundings, but ripples through the cosmos. Loved ones far away sense the loss, their hearts breaking in tandem with the tragic tableau unfolding on Starkiller Base. This moment, deep and gut-wrenching, marks not just the end of Han Solo, but sets in motion consequences that will reshape the destinies of all those connected to him. As the cold winds of Starkiller Base blow, they carry with them the mournful lament of a galaxy that has lost one of its brightest stars. It's cold, it's snowy, and we've got lightsabers. Finn's down. But Rey? She's awakening to some serious Force mojo and gives Kylo a run for his credits. The Resistance, not to be outdone, lands a killer blow, turning Starkiller Base into the galaxy's brightest fireworks display. Maps complete, destination set. Rey, Chewie, and R2-D2 are off to find the galaxy's most elusive hermit. In a galaxy torn by conflict, where legends seem more myth than reality, a beacon of hope emerges from the vastness of space. Rey, a young scavenger from Jakku, has undertaken an incredible journey. With each step she has taken, she's felt the pull of destiny, a force far stronger than she ever imagined, quite literally, the Force. Her travels lead her to the planet H2, a world forgotten by time, where ancient stone structures hint at civilizations long past. The aura of the place feels both mysterious and familiar, as if the whispers of 1,000 Jedi resonate with the very wind. As Rey treks across the rugged terrain of the island, she's driven by determination and a sense of purpose. Yet there's a hint of trepidation. The weight of her mission rests heavily on her shoulders. Her path has been fraught with danger, with revelations, with self-discovery. And now, she stands on the precipice of meeting a legend, a figure whose tales she once believed were mere bedtime stories. Ascending the steps, the moisture from the sea's mist clings to her brow. Each step feels like a chapter in the saga she's now undeniably a part of. With the vast ocean behind her and the skies bearing witness, she finally encounters him, Luke Skywalker, the last Jedi. His back turned, his demeanor that of a hermit who has distanced himself from the world, maybe even the galaxy. The weight of his own past is evident, and one cannot help but ponder the thoughts racing through the mind of the once young farm boy from Tatooine, now a storied Jedi Master. Rey reaches into her satchel, retrieving the very symbol of the Skywalker legacy, the lightsaber. It's not just a weapon, it's a testament to a lineage, to battles fought, allegiances forged, and sacrifices made. With a mix of reverence and plea, she extends the lightsaber to him. Her eyes, filled with determination, silently implore the legend before her to once again join the fray, to guide her, to help restore balance to the Force. This isn't merely a meeting between two individuals, it's a convergence of past and future, legend and legacy. And as the winds of H2 blow, carrying with them the echoes of a galaxy waiting with bated breath, one thing is clear. As the camera pans away, capturing the vastness of H2 and the two figures standing at the nexus of destiny, a feeling of anticipation permeates. The adventure has only just begun.